gonna talk about a super bold art that called Fauvism. Kalau korang tengok sekali imbas, memang nampak macam someone yang accidentally drop a whole box of crayon on the canvas. But trust me, there a lot meaning behind the madness. So guys, let's explore it. What is Fauvism? Fauvism is an end 20th century art movement yang fokus pada bright, intenses and emotional color.
Fauvism began in the early 20th century, approximately around 1904 to 1908 in France. The word Fauvism comes from the root word fauve, which means wild beast. This is because of the wild and bold colors used in the style. Almost all paintings of this era uses bright and non-natural colors to depict its emotion and mood of the setting.
Artis dalam movement ini tak kisah pasal warna realistik. Pokok boleh jadi pink, langit boleh jadi pink, kulit boleh jadi hijau. Lisa.
Ya.
Apa itu key features of Fauvism?
Kalau sebenarnya Fauvism dikategorikan dalam 5 kategori, iaitu bold color, messy brush stroke, simple shape.
Tu je ke?
Insaf Alafia ada lagi feeling over realism dan juga high contrast.
Oh, vibe juga Fauvism ni.
Ya,
In painting,
betul.
Fauvism is important for the overall art movement because it broke away from traditional realistic styles of painting and also established color as the primary tool for expression, which is later used in more modern art styles. One good example of the Fauvism era is Henri Matisse. Henri Matisse was born in 1869 in France.
Matisse ni, dia percaya yang colour and power ni can express mood and emotional better than bentuk realistik. He wasn't trying to copy real life, but he tried to show how real life feels. Lisa, boleh tak awak bagi contoh art Henri Matisse?
Oh, senang je. One of the Matisse most famous Fauvism works is Woman with a Hat. Dalam painting ni, warna muka perempuan ni dia macam rainbow tau. So basically dia ada colour hijau, biru, orange, pink. So totally colour dekat sini dia macam unrealistic. So but somehow bila kita tengok lama-lama, the emotional sebenarnya hit tau. So this painting actually started the chaos. Critics macam kejam gila lah and call them white beast, which is become the official name of the movement.
And two of his most recognizable artworks were painted in the same year, which is Woman with a Hat and The Green Stripe. So if we look at Woman with a Hat, you can see that the colors used are all unnatural. The hat is recognizable, although not completely tangible, as in you cannot see the shape of the feather, for example. The shape of the folds and the seams of the hat is totally unrecognizable, although it is still recognized as a hat. If you look at the overall brush strokes in the painting, everything is unblended and the brush strokes are very visible. The colors used, as you can see if you zoom in her face, there are greens, pinks, bright red for the upper lip and brown for the lashes, but none are true beige colors of the actual skin. Moving on with the other painting, The Green Stripe. Now the green stripe name only comes from the green stripe in the middle of her face. Same as the other painting, the brushstrokes are very visible, particularly on her brighter side of her face. The brushstrokes are much rougher than the ones on the darker side, and the green stripe seems to be a hard shadow that divides the two sides of her face. And this is one of the good examples why Fauvism art is still not considered abstract art, as depiction of light is still still makes sense in this painting. However, it is very highly stylized instead of made to be realistic. True to the Fauvism movement, the two paintings' mood is very easy to recognize. One is the woman with the hat is much more vibrant, emphasizing the beauty, the romance, the feeling of love towards this beautiful woman, while the other one, the green stripe, by the way, both of these women are his wife, Henry Matisse's wife, and the green stripe one is much more somber and moody.
Kalau korang nak tahu, Fauvism ni kan, dia wujud sekejap je, dia tak wujud lama. Tapi dia memberi impak yang sangat besar. Fauvism ni juga, dia buka jalan untuk art style lain, contohnya expressionism, abstract style dan pop art. Basically, Fauvism ni, dia mengajarkan kita yang art ni bukan tentang perfect, bukan tentang sempurna. Tapi kita hanya perlu rasa dan express.
Okay guys, itulah sedikit sebanyak tentang Fauvism dan artis yang kami pilih iaitu Henry Matisse. So korang jangan pening-pening, buku ni sangat simple. Ianya colourful, chaotic tapi sangat-sangat bermakna.
Kalau korang tengok karya Fauvism, korang jangan stress sebab colour dia. Sebab itu memang point dia. Yang penting feel.
Okay, itu sahaja daripada sesi daripada kami. Thank you for watching. Bye.